Hey yo, what up, family? We back, Kousin Boogz with another one. So I was just on YouTube and shit, and I come across Hassan Campbell's video, Jim Jones pull up in Compton, right? So I want y'all to check it out. I just checked it out. You feel me? My boy speak a lot of inconsistencies. And at first I was biased because I'm a Jim Jones fan, right? So I'm already Dipset Jim Jones fan. But I'm just listening to the contradictions here. You heard? And some of the shit I tilt my hat to, like, all right, that's valid. What you saying is valid. But a lot of this shit, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not even jacking what you saying right now. Like, but let's go ahead and dive into this joint. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share this shit. You feel me?
Shall we begin?
Yes, sir. We waiting on you.
Shall we begin?
Yes, sir. We waiting on you.
Y'all already know the rules.
All right, what's the rules?
When you come in my house, take off those shoes.
All right, shoes off.
And super violate that like button. Now, I be trying my best to fall back off of Jim. I swear to God.
All right.
I be trying my best telling myself, Hassan Campbell, you're not going to make another Jim Jones video.
So here we are.
But y'all keep sending me videos.
All right.
And I sit back and I look at this grown man. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I keep looking at this senior citizen, this 50-year-old man.
How you gonna call my man a senior citizen?
Constantly trying to lead the youth to the penitentiary.
All right.
Or early grave.
Elaborate.
Meanwhile, we already seen the video with your son hanging out with the good white kids on lakes and rivers and streams. You're protecting your household while you misleading everybody else's household. Now it's amazing how you popping up out on you popping up on a block with Wacko.
Like
Shout out to Wacko. You popping out on the block with Wacko in California, trying to prove that you tough, showing everybody you outside.
I ain't gonna lie, when I came out here to do the certified gangster video, ain't nobody want to come outside. They said you got to speak to this guy right here. I don't know what you talk about, blood. I don't know about no video, no nothing. They said you got to speak to Wacko. I said who? They said nah. Everybody said you got to speak to Wacko. You heard?
I ain't gonna tell you nothing but the real, homie. That's what that is.
Straight up though. Still speaking to Wacko. You heard? What's up? We out here though, in the midst of it. You heard? On turf. You heard? On bees, on Bompton. Stop playing with us.
Yeah.
Real certified gangsters with me too. Hop out, not the little one, the big one. You heard?
All right, wait. Before I let this nigga say anything else, right? Everybody got their own opinion, and that's cool. That's cool. That's valid. But like, who's to say how you supposed to act when you 50 years old? Who set that standard? You heard? Like, who said that? You did? So yeah, what's the problem? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all feel like that, drop some comments. Let me see. Let me see how y'all feel about that. Jim Jones, I guess he's 50 years old. I'm about to Google this shit and see how old this nigga is, because I don't really know. But you feel me? I listen to that nigga. I don't want to listen to no young nigga, so what the fuck I'm supposed to listen to, Hassan? Who I'm supposed to listen to, Hassan? You feel what I'm saying? Like, at my age, my boy, who I'm supposed to listen to? Like, I'm supposed to play some Sexy Red? Or can I listen to Nicki? Like, should Nicki drop another album for niggas like me? Yeah, what's up, Hassan? But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Again, like, subscribe, share this shit. You heard? I'm gonna let this nigga finish.
And you repping gang life. with gang quotations in a day and a time where the president of this country, Donald Trump, made it clear that he's going after all gang members.
All right, yeah, so now he gonna play the video. Now listen to the video, because maybe I ain't hear this shit right. You heard?
They are very violent people. We also have many violent criminals in our country, however, that did not necessarily come here illegally, but have been arrested 30 times, 35 times, 41, 42 times in a couple of cases, 20.
Like, yo, who the fuck has been arrested 42 times? If you know a nigga that's been arrested 42 times, tag that nigga. You heard? Who the fuck has been arrested for 42 times? I don't know nobody. Me personally, I don't know nobody been arrested 42 times. Now I'm about to go check my arrest sheet, because I hope I'm not one of them niggas who been arrested fucking 41 times. You heard? So check your shit, because he might be talking about you. But let's go.
5 times, 18 times, many for murder and other heinous charges, such as pushing people into subways. As the train's coming along at 45 miles an hour, boom, you get pushed into the subway. They had it last week. Hitting them in the head with baseball bats while they're not looking, punching old ladies in the face, knocking them unconscious and stealing their purse. They even break into apartments and rape elderly women and beat up elderly men, beat them to hell. And I don't want these violent repeat offenders in our country any more than I want illegal aliens from other countries who misbehave.
Uh-oh, they're clapping it up for that.
And I say, and this is subject to getting it approved, but if they've been arrested many, many times, they're repeat offenders by many numbers, I want them out of our country.
So I'm looking for where he say the gangbangers. You heard? Because your boy Hassan said our president talked about exiling the gangbangers. So if y'all heard that shit, let me know where at in the clip did y'all hear that shit, so I could go back and play this shit again. Because like I said, I watched it. I watched this shit.
Country, I also will be seeking permission to do so. We're going to get approval, hopefully, to get them the hell out of our country along with others. Let them be brought to a foreign land and maintained by others for a very small fee, as opposed to be maintained in our jails for massive amounts of money, including the private prison companies that charge us a fortune. Now let them be brought out of our country and let them live there for a while. Let's see how they like it. You'll see crime all over the country dry up. Essentially, that's what Venezuela and other countries are doing. They get.
Hey, how many times have you been arrested? Because if you've been arrested 41 times, he on your ass, all right?
Getting rid of their criminals and putting them into the United States of America, and their crime is down by almost 80%. We're going to restore law and order in America, and we want to bring back the death penalty for these horrible people that kill people.
Oh, they clapping up for the death.
It's always a tough thing to say, but nobody likes it. But if you don't do it, we're just looking for trouble.
The same way he came after your gang.
No, he
And locked
didn't.
up the whole 9 Trey. You know, Treyway, Shotty,
Yo, was
Bell,
Trump the president when
Harv, Nuke,
this
Tekashi
song was?
6ix9ine, locked up your whole set. So now he's making it clear that he's coming after everybody, right? And you know what it's like to have the feds knocking on everybody else's door but your door, and you on the internet. And see, I need for all the real ones out there to feel this, because gang banging ain't to be televised. So now you still promoting gang life, knowing that the president of America declared war on gangs. Not only did he declare.
All right, so now what I do agree with my man is, right? Gang banging should not be televised. You heard? So keep all the gang shit off of the gram, off of Facebook, off of YouTube, out your videos. Keep all that shit out your videos, you heard? Because gang banging, like my man said, that shit is not to be televised, you heard? Everybody running around, they got the sticks in the videos. Stop that shit. That shit is not to be televised. Keep that shit in the streets where the streets is for, you heard? But I disagree with this nigga, what he just said. I'm about to play it because I'm fried. I don't even remember. Hold up.
A president of America declared war on gangs.
Oh, yeah.
Not only did he declare
I hear that. You
war
heard
on
it?
gangs, But he made it clear that he's also going to exile gang members, gang leaders, and criminals. He's going to exile them out the country. Not only is he going to exile them out the country, but he has countries that basically said that they'll take the contract.
Pop up right here in the fucking.
So that for a small fee, they'll take.
Pause that shit. Read that shit, bro. Read the fuck what this shit said right here, bro. El Salvador has offered the United States to hold some of America's worst criminals in El Salvador prisons for a small fee. This prison is considered to be the most uncomfortable prison in the world. Word? They're already putting a bid in.
Take American criminals.
Nigga catch a body, nigga gonna get a passport. That's valid. But
and we don't want none of our young youth going to those jails. But you constantly gotta prove that you gang affiliated, you get like Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You are 50 and you rich. You walk around with millions of dollars on your neck and your wrist. How long do you feel like you have to prove that you tough? We done seen you around some of the toughest people.
I dig that. So I agree with him. You don't gotta prove that you tough. Nobody has to prove that you tough. A young nigga nor old nigga. But who the fuck says how you supposed to act when you're 50? You heard? My man, you was on this fucking channel with a fucking leather coat with a fucking mink. I don't even know what that shit is called up there, right? Like, who's to say? Like, I don't even know how old you are, but I'm assuming you're like 50, right? You looking like a young nigga. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, who to say how you supposed to act when you 50?
In the world, and we don't believe that you're tough. You're Jim Jones, you're Jobo. You are the rapper. We're not saying you the biggest punk in the world.
So you calling my man a punk? That's what you're saying. You saying my man Jim Jones is a punk. Now, maybe, like I said, like I'm a fan of Jim, so some of this shit, but nah, bro, like, come on.
You just the dude that got ran out of the ruckus. You just, I mean, come on, it's a history. We see the video with you outside of the club. While all the dudes around you getting beat on, you just standing there watching. Why do you still feel the need to prove that you're tough when you rich? Rich people don't have to be tough.
That's valid. All right, that's valid.
It brings me back to that saying.
But yo, poor people don't have to be tough either, though, bro. Poor people don't have to be tough, bro. You don't have to get out here and prove that you tough to nobody, my boy. You heard? Or my girl? You don't got to prove to nobody. Get your bag, get your knowledge up, you feel me? Build something, change your life, and live.
Who sent you? Who are you working for? The CIA? The FBI? The DEA? Because for you to know that the heat is getting ready to come right back around the corner, and Donald Trump promised that, and you still say,
how do we know the heat is coming back around the corner? And when did Donald Trump promise this shit? He promised to do repeat offenders? So he after niggas been arrested 40 times? Now that I think about it, I do know a nigga been arrested like 40 times. I'm gonna call my man after this video. But yeah, man, like what are you talking about, bro?
Sitting up there trying.
Shout out to Hassan Campbell though. Go like and subscribe my man channel. You heard?
Trying to rep your set, and then you pulling active gang members, OGs, and you inviting them to the camera. Something just ain't right. That's my take on this situation. It is what it is. Jim Jones, you're too old. You're way too old to be playing gangster. You got too much of a point to prove. Something's weird about what you're doing. You outside throwing up gang signs, indicting another crew. Hit that like button, hit that share button. hit that subscribe button and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Them dudes out there, Wacko, whatever your name is, y'all tag Wacko, and y'all tell him like your Wacko, you didn't learn from Harv, Nuke, Takashi, Shotty. This is the dude that was on a wiretap. Now he got you outside on camera, my nigga. It ain't just the streets watching. Wacko, it's the feds watching too. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm out. Easy out, my boy moving, man. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. Jim Jones pulled up into Compton. Like I said, man, I just watched the video and shit, and I just wanted to speak my piece on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna drop the video in the description. Go check it out for yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe. Kousin Boogz family, I'm out. Have a good night. You heard?